there are still many aspects of this nation, this land, these people. We are seeing how to look at bringing out the dimensions which are hidden from the eyes of a tourist brochure. So this is an exploration of the American heart. Let's see what we discover. Let's see what exciting things we encounter and what amazing sights we definitely bound to have. Probably one of the oldest structures in North America still surviving, nearly 2,000 years old, the ritualistic fortress that was built by the Native American tribe. McMinnville birthing tree, a whole lot of Native American women have delivered their babies here in the shelter of this tree. Wherever we go, South Indian lemon rice won't leave us. The Native Americans who built mounds for various purposes, built cities along the Mississippi banks. Huckleberry Finn, when I first read this by Mark Twain, it so excited me, which led me to float down Kaveri river. जाएंगे कहाँ, वहाँ कौन है तेरा? The chief Pontiac of the Ottawa tribe was killed by the Illinois tribes. In revenge, they chased this band of braves or young men, and they came and holed up on this rock, and the two tribes, Potomac and the Illinois tribes, surrounded them. I don't know for how long, but that entire band died here on top of this rock, starving. So it has this name as Starved Rock. The next one is going to be one long ride. On the way, there's a very unique mound system called effigy mounds. They are in the form of birds and animals. Evening, after the effigy mounds, we rested there for a couple of hours and started off just before midnight. Back to old ways. Full night riding. This is American buffalo. In many ways, it's the buffalo migrations which determined the Lakota life. Killing of the buffalo was a part of the strategy to starve the Lakota nation, and it worked, unfortunately. We will be going west towards Black Hills in the next couple of days, and we will be exploring this possibility of who they were, their spiritual process. They had very elaborate systems of rituals. We will explore these dimensions. Nation.
This gift that I'm going to present to my friends is not coming from me, it's coming from this mountain, from the Creator. These are the most sacred to us. And I could see His Spirit
It's very strong.
With absolute passion for everything around them and a certain sense of dispassion about their own life, about their own death. I think there is a lot that modern societies need to pick up from ancient societies because there was a certain cohesiveness with life around them. Without that cohesiveness, everything seems to be a problem.
We have a long way to come, Native Americans, to heal ourselves.
People are talking about ecology as a science. That way it'll never work. Ecology should become our heart, as it was for the indigenous people here. Their heart was land. That is one dimension that we really want to present to the world. That's the reason why I'm meeting our Native American leaders, medicine men and others, so that they express themselves clearly and their message is not of the past, it is most relevant for the future. Matotipila, in my experience, in the entire North American continent, at least in United States and Canada, I would say, is probably the one most powerful space that you can see in this part of the world. Tab, you are a singer, you must spend minimum 3 days at this Matotipila, especially on the full moon night. I'm telling you, you will realize something tremendously powerful. Anybody who realizes or opens up the throat center, their ability to connect with life, I'm saying when I say connect with life, you can touch beyond your physical reach, literally touch. Here there's an energetic body expressing this dimension of the throat center in the human system in an extremely powerful way, which is… I've never seen a place like that in my life. I've traveled literally everywhere, I'm telling you. This Matotipila is a must for every indigenous person, it's a must. The basis of your culture in some way energetically is here, and with connecting with that could also be the liberation for the future. So here we are at Bryce Canyon, most incredible formations. In the legend, it is believed that certain energies which would show themselves in human forms and create certain kind of negative acts were cursed to become rocks, or that they were turned into stone. They're almost like frozen people, the way it looks. Definitely anybody would imagine that. Legends are like that. We will see, we will feel it out and see how much of legend has basis. Above all, the important thing is people lived here for 10 to 12,000 years without disturbing anything, without pulling down anything. That is the significance. Well, here we are at Arches National Park, Southern Utah. Most incredible rock formations, nature's own sculptures, most incredible. And I came here yesterday, And even now, it gives me goosebumps from head to toe. I'm still yet to sit down here with eyes closed and figure out what is it that it's doing to my body. These tremendous structures of nature for millennia has been an inspiration for the Hopi, for their explorations, for them to come and wonder about the nature of the Creator who makes such magnificent structures. If you're in this valley, even now I'm saying, if you stay in this valley for a few weeks all by yourself, the very energy and the tremendous power that these rock structures exude, as you imbibe the energies that they exude, as you get lost in the labyrinth of what is Himalayan range, you cannot help very profoundly ponder upon the nature of the creation, upon the nature of your own creation, how you are made. Initially I thought it's the rocks, but it's the very space, and it's so sensitive to human presence and able to recognize certain things about what we're doing. It's quite incredible. Just natural forces. I'm sure those natives who are
We are here right
sensitive
now
to
at
this dimension
Bear Butte, Black Hills.
would
This
definitely
region is sacred for the
say
Lakota.
there are spirits working upon them, which they're not very wrong in a way. It's the spirit of the earth, but there's a phenomenal amount of energy flow and… Well, there are many places, natural features which have a certain amount of energy, but the important thing is the way it's responding to human presence. Unbelievable. That they existed here not as exploiters of land, but as land itself. Meeting, conversing, understanding, and above all, projecting the image of Native American people in a positive and relevant way to the rest of the world. This is the mission.